Welcome back to North Coast Constrictors, guys. Cole here, all the way from Ballito, South Africa. So I'm in another snake room. I normally do my videos from my main snake room, the breeding room, where my incubator is and all my breeding males and females. But this room here is doubles up as my son's bedroom. But I've also got a whole bunch of yearling racks in here and grow out racks. So what I wanted to do is, I've never actually done a video in this room before, and I've got some real gems, which are the females. Most of the females are grow outs, yearlings, sub-adults, which are going to breed next year. But a lot of the males in here are going to be used in the upcoming season. Okay, and I want to pull out some of those males for you. I want to show you what we're working on. Okay, so let's start off with the Xantic pod project. If you've been watching my channel and following me for a while, you will know that I'm a huge Xantic pod fan. Okay, so without further ado, let me pull out this beautiful pair, which the males are going to breed this year. Okay, this is a visual. Let me pull them out. Okay, so what we got here is a visual pastel Xantic pod male. It's a low white, but absolutely exceptional. Okay, I bought this male, didn't produce him. I've got others in the yearling racks that I produced last season that don't have pastel. They're just Xantic pod. But this is a pastel Xantic pod, which I bought from Ant McKenzie from morphs. And he is an absolute stunning snake. I mean, just look at those colors. Are just that black and white pattern that the snake has got is just phenomenal. Really is. Now, this is a powerhouse breeder. He's up to size. He's up to weight. He's just under 1,000 grams. I like to breed my boys at between 900 and 1,100 grams. Preferably 850 is the lightest I'll go. And the reason for that, guys, I know a lot of guys say 500 is safe, and I'll say it again for the 100th time. You do you, okay? I do me at North Coast Constrictors, okay? Boys tend to go off food, and the lighter they are, they struggle. I've lost one or two snakes at breeding them, even at like 800, 750, 800 grams. I've lost them after the season. So just as a rule now, I just don't pair up my snakes unless they're like 900 grams or 1,000 on the males. On the females, 1,1700 grams is like the lightest that I'll go. And the reason why is I've noticed that over the last 3.5 years, going to my 4th season now, all of 90% of the females, first year breeders, where I've paired them up at 1,500 grams, I get less eggs, and there's almost 100% of the time I've got 1 or 2 slugs. Okay, the bigger the female, and I like to pair from 1,800 grams to 2,000 grams upwards. I've got some females that are way close on 4,000 grams. More eggs, or if there's not more, they're certainly a lot bigger, a lot healthier, and hardly any slugs. And they're big. They've got the condition, they've got the body condition, they've got enough fat reserves, and everything to get them through carrying those eggs and going off food for the many months that they are breeding. Right, so this beautiful boy here had to obviously have a female to go with. Okay, she is a sub-adult. She's a bit bigger than him, and she may actually be up to 1,500-1,600 grams in the next 4 months. But this is also a pastel Xantic pod. This is a female, and she's only supposed to be breeding in the 2025 season. But she is a phenomenal eater and a genetic freak, and she is just growing. I've still got 4 more months, and I reckon I could get her to over 1,500 grams. I could, but I'm in no rush, because I have got in my other snake room, in my breeding room, I've got I haven't got any visual adult proven breeder Xantic pods. They're all hets, but they're pastel pinstripe 100% double het Xantic pods. I've got 3 of them. And then I've got a pastel 100% Xantic pod. And then I've got 2 normal 100% het Xantic pod females. So that's 6 females, all 100% het Xantic. 4 of them are pastel and 3 of them are pastel pinstripe. And I've got this boy to go with 2 or 3 of them. And then I've got another male, which is a visual Xantic pod in the other room, no pastel in him. And I can assure you now, 2 males, 6 females, we're gonna get this season a lot of visual Xantic pods, pastel Xantic pods, pinstripe Xantic pods, pastel pinstripe Xantic pods, you name it. Okay, I recently did an Instagram reel and I pulled out this boy here because I think he is absolutely phenomenal. Okay, this guy here is an absolute specimen of a snake. Okay, I'll tell you what the genes are now, but just have a look at this guy. He is insane. All right. Pretty sure a lot of you can tell that he's got leopard inside him, right? So he's a pastel leopard, spot nose, 100% het lavender albino, 66% het clown, 50% het pod. All right, so he's a real powerhouse, and I bred him this year to a what did I breed him to? It was 100% het lavender albino for 66% het clown, 50% het pod. Okay, so I'm just not sure if there was another gene in it. Something tells me that it was cinnamon, but I'm not in that snake room. I got over 5, close to 600 ball pythons, so sometimes it can be a bit difficult to remember everything. If I hit the odds on that, we are going to have some phenomenal snakes, especially with the fact that this guy's got 3 dominant genes. Well, you know, pastel is an incomplete dominant. Spot nose is an incomplete dominant. I don't know if you get a super spot nose. You do actually. It's called a Powerball. And then leopard, super leopard, and leopard look exactly the same. So this boy here really is. He's an absolute winner. And over here we've got a new addition, and I know he was going into shed, so I hope he's okay now. All right, we've got a pastel yellow belly candy here. Okay, this guy is exceptional. Okay, he's an adult proven breeder, and he is going to go to a super inchy candy female, a pastel inchy candy, pastel inchy candy female, and 2 super inchy candino females this year. So he's got 4 good females lined up for him. And he's also going to a pastel super pastel candy. Super pastel candy. Sorry guys, it's I know I haven't done a YouTube video for 2 weeks, and I normally try and do 1 a week. I should be doing 2, but I've been so busy. So latest additions, taken on a couple of new snakes, and we're working on, for next year, this is not for this year's season, for next year we are working on Desert Ghost pod. Okay, over here I have the male. All right, he is going into shed. What we've got here, I'll show him. It's not a great time to pull him out. This is a pod 100% het DG. Okay, but you can see those eyes are completely opaque. He's in shed, and he is 100% het for Desert Ghost, and I'll just leave him be. And then the female that he's going to go with is also, but she's not ready. She's not ready this year, but she's a phenomenal snake. She's also a pod 100% het Desert Ghost. And I got these 2 beautiful snakes from BPM Exotics, or BPM Reptiles, here in South Africa, Wally van der Walt and Rassie Erasmus. She's sitting at about 820 grams now. There's no way she'll hit the 1600 gram mark in the next 4 months. Maybe by July, August, and up here right up until December. Maybe she'll be a late goer this season, but I'm quite happy to wait and pair those two up. I already have a leopard 100% double hit Xantic, a leopard 100% hit Desert Ghost pod for that male to breed with, an adult proven breeder. So I've got a leopard hit Desert Ghost hit pod. So he's not going to go away. So that's what we're working on this year. We're also working on the Grail project. Unfortunately, the Grails are in another room. Okay, so I'm not going to pull them out. And then, yeah, guys, I think that about wraps it up. I want to try and keep these videos a little bit shorter now. Just trying to see if there's anything else here that would keep your interest. And well, yeah, I've got lots of lavender albino 100% head pods and lots of pod 100% head lavender albinos. That's for the Dreamsicle project. We've got 7 female lavender albino 100% head pod, 50% head clowns, and we've got 3 pod 100% head lavender albino, 50% head clown males, and I've got 1 female pod 100% head lavender albino, 50% head clown. So we're well on our way to the Dreamsicle project. We produced a Dreamsicle this year out of a head-to-head pairing. So 100% double het lavender albino pod, 100% head lavender albino pod, and I've still got that mom. I'll still be pairing her up this year. She gave me 1 visual Dreamsicle this year. So we're going to be pairing up her to one of these males. Okay, this male here, an absolute stunner. This is my pod, 100% het lavender albino, 50% het clown, and he is going to be pairing up to a 100% double het lavender albino pod, and hopefully we get some great odds. The good thing about this pairing is that everything will be 100% het pod. And if we don't hit the lavender albino, oh well, then we don't hit the lavender albino. So it is what it is. But this male, as well as another one that I've got next year, will be pairing up to 7 of these lavender albino 100% head pod females. Okay, and they're all 50% poss head clowns. So hey guys, you know what? We may hit Grail, Holy Grail, as well as Dreamsicle. You know, you never know. You never know. Just one of those things, you know. I don't know if they. I mean, I proved out a pod, a 50% head pod the year before last. She was marked as a 66% head lav albino, 66% head count, 50% head pod, and I paired it up to a visual Dreamsicle, and she proved out pod. In fact, that the sire of all of these babies is that Dreamsicle male, and I paired him up to a bunch of hets, and only one of them was 100% double het. The rest of them were all 66 or 50%. And it just goes to show, you know, don't write off the hits. I know it's long odds, but sometimes that pay off. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. You know, like and subscribe if you feel like doing so. Great to have new people on the channel. I hope you enjoyed this. We have got a clutch of desert ghosts that are busy having their first shed at the moment. They are right in the middle of the shed. In the next 2 to 3 days, they'll be finished shedding, and I'm going to do a video on those. It is the first time in my 3.5 years of breeding that I have produced visual desert ghosts. I'm absolutely ecstatic about it. It was a desert ghost visual to a pastel bamboo het desert ghost female, and yeah, we crushed it. We got 3 or 4 visual desert ghosts out of a 7-egg clutch. One of them is a pastel bamboo spot nose desert ghost, and we're hoping the one is a super pastel bamboo spot nose desert ghost. We might think it's a het desert ghost, but we just got to wait for it to shed, which we'll know in a couple of days' time. So I'm holding thumbs for that one. Anyway, guys, from me, Cole, North Coast Constrictors, I hope you enjoyed the channel, and I hope to see you. Well, I hope that you see me on the next channel, that you subscribe. You can find us on Morph Market, YouTube, Instagram. Yeah, give us a follow, subscribe, all the good stuff. Cheers, guys. May the odds always be in your favor.